So, have you ever feel like you're very, very tired? You know the feeling you're getting easily irritated, groggy, or maybe you're feeling extremely lazy. There might be a chance that you are getting a sleep deprivation. There is a research conducted by the NICB where people are sorted into a different type of groups. Each groups are given different intervals in terms of sleeping time. The first group are having 4 hours of sleep, while the second one gets 6 hours, and the third one get 8 hours of sleeps. And after 2 weeks, the researchers see that there are a significant difference between the three groups. The people who are getting a full 8 hours of sleeps are actually gotten only a few problems with their cognitive tests, while the other two actually shows there are a significant decline in their cognitive performances and also their changes in moods. The people who are getting 6 hours of sleeps are actually showing a reaction similar to the people who are getting drunk. And the people who are getting 4 hours of sleeps actually suffers more because they are seen occasionally falling asleep in the middle of their cognitive performance tests. Have you ever think why people who are joining this research they are only have a different time of sleeps, but uh, they are seen to have a very significant differences in their work performance? There are three reasons for this. The first reason is because lack of sleep actually interferes with our immunity system. Our immunity system actually produces a protein called cytokines, where these cytokines actually promote sleeps in our body. The cytokines also um, reduces the stress level in our body too. And the second reason is because our body are having a hormonal release, right? However, lack of sleep put a restriction in this hormonal release. When we don't sleep, the hormonal release won't produce a substance which is having a function to promote sleepiness. And every time we don't sleep, every time we get a lack of sleep, these hormones won't produce the substance, and we will get accustomed that we are not getting sleepy. And the third one, we have the reason. The third one, there is a reason where our lack of sleep actually interferes with our brain functions. Our brain functions got three important functions, and this is these three important function will affect our work performative. The first function is the concentration, the second one is the productivity, and the third one is actually the cognitivity. That's why our work performance will get affected by the lack of sleep. This is why uh, sleep is very important, because it repairs and also prepares our body to be fit for another day. However, there are also some people who are still struggling with their sleeping patterns, because every time we get older, our sleeping patterns will be occasionally changed. And in order to fix these sleeping patterns, we can first get ourselves to stop doing activities in our bed. Why? Because when we are strict with ourselves and stop our activity on our bed, our body will understand that bed is only for sleeping and resting. And every time we get on the bed, our body will receive the signals that we are going to have some rest. And then there are also tips where you can have a drink of fluids after 8 p.m. Because when you have drink after 8 p.m. and you get a sleep, in the middle of the night when you're sleeping, your sleep will get halted because you have to urinate, and this urinate be a will be halting your sleeping patterns, and it will be very dangerous for your body because you will not really feel some sleepiness after you are urinating, and it will officially ruin your sleeping patterns. And the last one is that you will have to stop your intake of caffeines, or maybe you can reduce it, because caffeines actually blocks the substance that our body release to get some sleepiness. Every time you drink caffeines, our sleepiness will fly away, and it will definitely ruin your sleeping patterns. This is why sleeping uh, is very uh, important in optimizing our well-being. And in terms of health, sleeping is all is as important as exercising, and also having a balanced diet. This is why it is it is very important for you to put an effort in sleeping regularly.